ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Kyle here with TechZulu at South by Southwest. We've got some breaking news for you. I am here with Miss Molly Kittle of Bunchball, and we're going to talk some very good details, but we'll be right back in just a second. And we're back. Molly, welcome to South by Southwest, and you're welcome, and thank you for coming to the TechZulu funness. We got a nice little wall here. It's
very nice.
It's fun.
It's the nicest wall that I've sat in front of today.
That's, Molly, it's just amazing. You just make me smile. That's a great compliment. So what are you doing here at South by, Molly?
Well, I was lucky enough to get a speaking engagement.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah. Speaking engagement on Monday at 3:30. Please join us.
Breaking news. Monday. 3:30. This is the young lady right here.
Yes, and it's actually serious stuff, what we're talking about. It's fun because we're talking about gamification, which is a really compelling way to motivate employees, but we are talking about the serious business of motivating a workforce and using some really powerful tactics and techniques from game mechanics to do so.
So, Molly, gamification, as we talked about, you guys have been involved with for a while. How did you get involved with it? Was it with Bunchball, or have you been involved with it elsewhere as well?
Good question. So I've never been asked that question because I started with Bunchball so early that there wasn't a concept of gamification when I started. Rajat Paharia, our founder and fearless leader, he coined the term.
VP of Digital Strategy right here, VP.
Wow.
I had to get that out there.
Thank you.
We had talked about it earlier. I wanted to make sure I got that out.
Thank you. So you. We've been having a lot of fun.
It's South by Southwest. It's a good time, and we're here all day, and it's been raining, and the cocktail lounge got taken away from us, so we got to have some kind of fun.
It's true. It's true. But back to the hard work of gamifying. It was not a concept then, and so what Rajat and I and the rest of the company had to do in the early years was really evangelize and describe and explain what the heck this thing was. We weren't making games. We were taking your content and your experience and adding game mechanics to it to make it more motivating, engaging, and impactful.
So since you guys have been involved with this for so long, and I think it was 2005, correct? Yeah. So since 2005, have you guys kind of changed the way that you explain gamification? Like, have you seen the description of it kind of evolve over the years, or is it pretty much what you guys started with back in 2005, giving the elevator pitch on? Is that still what it is, or has it kind of evolved since then?
I would say it's matured, like the industry has matured. I think that back then we were trying to figure out ways of describing something that people, you have games which are really easy to understand, and you had this other thing which was extrapolating game science in order to motivate. And so I think that people just gravitated toward games, and it was hard for them to make the leap. But because we have so many great examples of gamification today, and there are so many great people out there evangelizing, the message has been modified, and it's matured, and it's been streamlined, and it gets to point to things that are out there in the marketplace today. And so I think another piece of that is gamification itself is maturing. And so we're not creating these one-size-fits-all solutions for people, kind of like Amazon and eBay, and your customized shopping cart. Gamification is now able to do that. We just released a product that allows you to actually segment and target your users and give them their own reward structure. So I think that's really this personalization of gamification is the 2.0 or the maturation of the marketplace.
And what's that new product called?
It's called Nitro, and Nitro 4.3 is codenamed Flamethrower. Yeah, go ahead.
Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Flamethrower.
Yeah, we're not messing around.
It's a big deal. That's a heck of a name. It's not like, beta, alpha, Flamethrower. I like it. The creativity with you guys is super strong. It's great. It's great.
Yes, it is. We've got a great team, a very creative team.
So speaking of your team, and great segue, by the way, we're at 1-1 right here. This is syncing up. Your panel tomorrow, Monday, excuse me. Is it just you, or is the rest of the team involved, or what's that going to be about?
Monday is just me, so I'll just be speaking for 40 minutes or so and then have 20 minutes of Q&A. So hopefully we'll be able to show some really good use cases and examples, really explain some best practice techniques, explain the science behind why it works, and then those examples out in the industry so that people in the audience, if they think it's a good idea, can go back and say to their boss, hey, let's make work better, let's fire this thing up, and let's gamify.
So before we get into Bunch Ball, can we get a little elevator, maybe a little quick synopsis of the science behind it? Just kind of give us a little teaser about what we can expect on Monday.
Yes. Yes. So gamification and motivation, actually, in general, relies on mastery, relatedness, autonomy, purpose, and progress. So there are 5 key components to motivating anybody. 5. Count them, people.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes. And so a few of those come from self-determination theory. A few of them come from work from Daniel Ariely and from Teresa Amabile from Harvard. So there's a lot of really good science behind what people need in order to be motivated. And it just so happens that games tie into all of those things by using progress and achievement badges, levels, things like that. And then also social. Like, people are very, very social. They want to be related and understand how they fit in. And so that's the core, right? You're taking the things that science has shown us work to motivate people. You're taking a toolkit, gamification, or games more specifically, that actually do motivate, and you're leveraging that for whatever business goal that you have.
Wow. That is an amazing little intro and teaser right into that panel. I hope I have time to get to it. I 3:30 Monday. I don't know if I will, but if I do, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I kind of get the insight, get to interview you. So, I mean, got the down low.
Sneak peek down low.
I like it. So Molly, we let's talk a little bit about Bunch Ball. That's part of the reason you're here, aside from the panel. So tell us a little bit about Bunch Ball and kind of how you got involved and what you guys do.
Sure. So Bunch Ball was started in 2005. And in 2007, we released the product that we know today called Nitro. And we basically created this concept of gamification. We didn't create the concept of gamification. We created a tool set that allows you to leverage that concept. I think that's one of the most important things to realize is this isn't new. This is how the human brain works. And so we're just allowing you to take that reality, or take that concept and make it a reality on your web property, on your mobile application, and in your employee workforce, on whatever platform you're using internally, your LMS or.
So when I have Company X and I want to use your guys' platform, I want to use Nitro or Flamethrower in the future. How do I get that all set up? Do I go through you guys? Is it kind of like an agency type where we have a personal relationship? You guys help me build it. Do you guys have a web app or a mobile app that I can just turn on and start using?
There are so many options.
Oh.
Yes. So we're not an agency, although we do offer consulting services around our products, and that's what my team is responsible for. The APIs, the admin console, and the documentation and the front-end widgets are all something that you'd go through one of our sales reps to provision. It's a super easy setup. Yeah, and for some of our newer products, there's self-provisioning online. So Nitro for Salesforce, the product line there is, you guys have Salesforce, you're a sales manager, nobody's using it, you're running all these contests and stuff offline. How can you use Salesforce to run your contests, to motivate your employees and get them to understand how to use the software and adopt it more readily? Whew.
Just take a moment. There's a lot being digested here, ladies and gentlemen. Just give us a second here. And we're back.
So yes, the product Nitro for Salesforce you can get in the App Exchange. So yeah, a little combination of self-serve and sales rep facilitated.
Beautiful. So aside from the panel and you guys are here, what else are you guys doing here at South by? Are you guys going to be demoing Nitro or Flamethrower? What else can we look for with Bunch Ball in specific?
So we're out and about. We got a bunch of engineers here who are participating in some hackathons and some fun events. But yeah, we're not actually sponsoring anything. We are fully focused on the panel and hanging out and showing our presence on the streets.
Awesome. Well, Molly, thank you again very much for coming out and having a wonderful and lovely chat with me today and being so happy and excited to be here. And I thank you again and good luck at the panel. And again, it's Monday at 3:30. Molly Kittle, excuse me. Monday 3:30 here at South by. If we can, maybe we'll try to get someone out for it to give you guys a little sneak peek. If not, and you're here at South by, definitely check it out. What hall is it in, or do you know?
Brazo.
Brazo.
Marriott Courtyard.
in the Marriott's courtyard, in case you guys didn't catch that. So definitely check it out. Check out Bunch Ball. They've got a lot to offer, especially if you guys are looking into doing a little bit of motivation for consumers or your employees as well. So again, Molly, thank you very much for coming out. We greatly appreciate it and enjoy. So thank you.